In this video, I'm going to talk about why expats fail.
Welcome to Compai's Expat channel. Everything expat.
The first reason most expats fail is because they move to the new country financially unprepared. What do I mean by that? Guys, if you're going to move overseas, you need to have a way to provide for yourself. You need to have money. A lot of guys, a lot of men and women come down here and think they can make a living once they get here. I've seen so many people fail trying to become real estate agents. And let me talk about real estate agents real quick. I've addressed this before, but if you're going to come down here and try to make money as a real estate agent, it's very, very difficult. You're competing with people who've been doing business down here up to 20 years. I personally have friends who've been selling property down here for 20 years. Their client base is established. It's a very difficult thing to break into. The other thing is anybody can be a real estate agent. All you need to do is print up cards and call yourself a real estate agent, be affiliated with somebody, boom, you're a real estate agent. The other thing is trying to tend bar. Do you know how many gringos come down here and think they can tend bar and provide for themselves? No, that's a Dominican job. You're taking a job from a Dominican and you're going to be paid in Dominican wages. Good luck with that. The other thing people try to do is try to do a business they're unprepared to do. Beach bar. Good luck with that as well. Too much competition doing a beach bar. The other thing that people fail as an expat is they're not mentally prepared to do it. They haven't done their homework and finding the right culture that they can adapt to the best. When you move overseas, whether it's Thailand, Colombia, the Dominican Republic, the Philippines, you gotta be prepared for the adjustments in lifestyle. This is not the country you came from. So be prepared to wait for things to get done. Be prepared for shoddy workmanship. Don't expect it to be like the country you left. The other reason people come down here and fail is because of the relationships they get entwined in. Just because you can have a girlfriend half your age doesn't mean it's going to be a successful relationship. They view us as an opportunity. I'm not saying there isn't productive, different cultural relationships, but they're usually with the expats who've been down here a long time. They're usually successful with the expats that speak their language, know their culture, have some kind of business here, or are financially independent. They're the ones who have a more stable relationship with the locals. The other thing is I see a lot of, and this is going to offend people, I'm pretty good at doing this, it's more acceptable for a man to have a woman 20 years younger than him. Men are wired to have a younger woman. Not every guy has a younger woman, but men are more wired to go for the beauty. Women are more wired to go for the stability. I see more women dating younger men fail than older men dating younger women. And let me explain why. Men, we're not wired to look at a woman 20 years older than us and go, wow, that's the woman I want to spend the rest of my life with. We don't do that. We're not wired like that. I'm sure it happens. There's exceptions to every rule. But as a whole, it doesn't work. I've seen more women have serious troubles with their younger boyfriends. Because you have the Western style woman, I'm independent, I'm a feminist, I don't need a man, but I want one. And then you have the macho Latin culture down here in the Dominican Republic, Colombia, Brazil, Costa Rica, Panama. And you're not going to tell me what to do, woman. Well, yeah, I'm going to tell you what to do. It's my money. You're living off of me. Yeah, but I'm the man. You can see where this is going. Seen many of issues, like physical issues, between older women and younger guys. And I really don't know one that has been successful over an extended period of time. As soon as the money dries up, the gifts dry up, boom, they're gone. And they always have a younger woman on the side. And that's pretty much safe to say for the younger women as well. They always appreciate their own. Another reason people fail as an expat is because they indulge in the partying a little too much. I've seen guys come down here, have their act together, and the next thing you know, they get caught up into, the constant partying. We're going to go out. I got friends coming into town. Let me show you around. It's really, really easy to drink down here. I know firsthand. Because it's easy for me after work to be on, go to the beach bar, have a couple beers at my favorite beach bar, and then next thing you know, I see somebody I know. Boom, we're downtown for a couple more beers, then I run into somebody else, then I'm going to the third or fourth bar, and that's easy to do here. And if you get caught up doing that multiple times a night, then if you are working as a digital nomad, then that starts to hurt your job performance. So it's easy to get caught up in the party scene down here. I've seen people fail because they got into real estate that either A, they couldn't afford. Not that loans are big down here, but there's other expenses to having real estate down here. You got HOA fees, you got condo fees. A lot of people don't even consider the maintenance that goes into a property down here. We live by the ocean. The high humidity, the salt air, the constant sun beats up property. It will destroy concrete if concrete is not painted and protected. Trust me, I know about maintenance down here. So a lot of times people might think they want to live in a certain section of the north coast of the Dominican Republic, and after they're in that property, they realize it wasn't what they thought it was. Maybe neighbors are too loud. Maybe your neighbors are tying into your electrical panel and stealing your electricity. They're using the electricity and you're paying for it. I've also seen certain areas that were outside of a gated community that were really nice, and it takes one neighbor to destroy the peace. So I've seen a lot of expats up and leave because of that as well. I've also seen a lot of people leave as an expat because of health conditions. Believe it or not, a lot of people are not prepared for a medical emergency. Whether I've seen people get into car accidents, motorcycle accidents, and not be able to pay their hospital stay, and they have to leave. Think about getting health insurance when you're down here. I can't tell you how many GoFundMe sites I've seen. The other thing is, when it comes to medical, people don't take care of themselves. It goes back to the other example I said where people were partying and drinking too much. Not too many people I know go to the doctor once a year to get a checkup. Go get your blood work done. Make sure your blood sugar is good. Make sure if you're a man, your prostate numbers are good. Go see if there's anything that's brewing. A little bit of preventive maintenance goes a long way. And nobody does it down here until it's too late. And then they blame the local healthcare system. They couldn't help me out. Well, it's your responsibility to look out for your safety and your health. Another reason I see people leave an expat community is because marriages break up. A lot of times the temptation is really strong to go outside of marriage here. There's a lot of options. We as men, we have the opportunity to be with many different beautiful women, and it cuts both ways. Cabaret is known for the women looking for younger men, so is known for the men looking for younger women. So there's something for everybody. So, and I've seen a lot. Unfortunately, I've seen marriages end because of infidelity. That happens quite too often, and it's sad to see. The other reason expats fail because a lot of times they can't be away from their children, especially as soon as grandchildren come into the mix. They want to be around their children, so they end up moving back home. Even though they love it, they adjust it. People want to be around their family. I get it. I miss mine. So they're just some of the reasons that people fail as an expatriate moving overseas. They're just my 2 cents, my insight, my opinion. They're some of my reasons that I've noticed people who fail as an expat. I'm sure there's more. If I missed something, which I know I have, put it in the comments below. Let's have a discussion about it. Tell me some of your experiences that you've seen. But if you want to be an expat, watch my channel. Please subscribe, hit the like button. Thank you for watching. Peace out.